Hi guys, in this video we are going to learn about a question from inverse Fourier transform. In our previous videos we have already learned about the Fourier transformation, and if you haven't watched those videos I have given the link in the description so you can always watch that. So let's begin with this question. So there is a hint that when xt is equals to e to the power minus 80, the Fourier transformation of that xt is going to be 1 over a plus j 2 pi f. So the question is, if they have given a certain function's Fourier transformation which is equals to 1 over a plus j 2 pi f whole thing squared, then you need to find the xt of that inverse Fourier transformation. So how you are going to figure it out, what's the value of xt? But they have given a hint. You need to use this one so you can easily figure it out the answer. I hope now you have understood the concept clearly, and please pause the video and try to find what's the first step you are going to write for this. I hope you have figured it out. Always remember there are only two main equations for Fourier transformation, one for converting the domain from time to frequency, another one from frequency to back to time. So here we are going to use, from the frequency domain we are going to multiply with e to the power j 2 pi ft, and we are going to integrate. Once we do that, we can get the xt value. So that's the first equation. From the basic understanding of Fourier transformation, you can easily write down this. So now instead of xf, we are going to substitute this value because we need to find the xt of this Fourier transform. So let's substitute this value now. Now the second step is over, and here there is only integration part. So here there is a format of f, and another format of f is over here, e to the power j 2 pi t into f. So there are two portions. So what you can use, that's the idea you need to get. Most probably you have also figured it out. It's going to be part by integration. So let's do that first. So for that, you need to figure it out what you are going to take it as u as well as v dash. So here is the simple idea. You need to use this equation. The first hint they have provided. So let's write the relationship between these two. So we can directly write it as the xt, which is going to be e to the power minus 80, would be equals to integration of my x to the power xf into e to the power j 2 pi ft df. So you can write it like this, because you can always use this inverse Fourier transform equation in any instances. So if you use for this one, you are going to get like this. So the thing is, we need to figure it out the value of this. We can also write it like this, minus infinity to plus infinity. Instead of xf, let's write it as a plus j 2 pi f e to the power j 2 pi ft, which means if you see in this format, you can write directly that is going to be e to the power minus 80. So the thing is, you need to figure it out in which way you can get this format. Whether if you are substituting, let's say, whether you are going to make this is u and this is going to be v dash, or else you are going to change u here and v dash here. So please pause the video and try to figure it out in which way is going to give us or give this form easily. So please pause the video and try to figure it out. We are going to take this as u, this portion as u. If you take it as u, directly u into v, there is no problem on that. In the next part, we are going to get the integration of, when you are considering about the part by integration method, you need to get an integration of v into u dash. So if you differentiate this u, it's going to be actually a plus, in the other terms a plus j 2 pi f squared. In the other terms, you can tell it's like 1 over x squared, or x to the power minus 2. If you differentiate this, you are going to get minus 2 into x to the power minus 3, which means inside that integration we are going to get 1 over a plus j 2 pi f cube. But we actually can handle this one easily, a plus j 2 pi f. So what we need to take is, we need to take this as v dash. So when we are finding the v, it's going to be having the value of 1 over a plus j 2 pi f. I hope you have understood this. Likewise, you can take either u or v dash as e to the power j 2 pi ft, because it's going to return the e to the power j 2 pi ft again and again. So you can take any other values, any values of these two, but you need to take care of this one, because if you take this as u, definitely you are going to get in a trouble. I hope now you have understood. Let's use this integration by parts using these values and try to solve that quickly. And also, if you are not clear with my statement, just try with this is a take this is as u and this is as v dash. Try this also, so you can get an understanding. It's all about mathematics, not about electronics. So I'm going to leave it to you guys. Please pause the video and try it in your own. Now I have written this one. So this one is going to be the u we have taken here. So we have taken this as v dash. So here it's going to be v. So u into v minus, this is going to be our v, and this part is going to be our differentiation of u dash. So now we have figured it out. And another important thing is, if you substitute this infinity and the minus infinity to this portion u into v, you might get confused whether it's going to be infinity or not. But the thing is, using the mathematics, you can prove this is going to be 0. Likewise, if you take this minus 1 outside, you are going to get plus of this one, and also you can get outside this j 2 pi t directly. So here I have missed one part. It's going to be j 2 pi here. When we are integrating c also, it's going to be j 2 pi. So now what we are going to do is, we can cut off this j 2 pi, and when you are considering about this integration, we are going to integrate with using df, which means in terms of t, in terms of time, we can consider as a constant. So what we can do is, we can take this t outside this integration. So it's going to be like this t, and the existing part is going to be a plus j 2 pi f to the power minus 1, which we can write it like this, a plus j 2 pi f, and the existing part is e to the power j 2 pi f t df, and it's going to be minus infinity to infinity. So now you can clearly identify this part is going to be equal to this hint they have provided. It's going to be e to the power minus 80. So you can directly write and get the xt function. So this is your answer. And always remember, this function will always imply when t is greater than 0. Likewise, when you are considering, since we have used this portion, which means it's going to valid for t is greater than 0. So in the next video, we are going to learn something interesting about these two functions, t into e to the power minus 80 and e to the power minus 80 function. So stay tuned with us. Thank you for watching.